Let's get this done. We are trying to follow the market all the way down to the low. We're trying to get into that game and take the market all the way down. We've got our stop at the top of this high, and that's our hard stop up. We've got our soft stop, which is just above this candle here and above the moving averages. So our soft stop is 15 points, and we're trying to get maybe 40 points out of the market. Really trying to target as much as we can, but the market has been very funny today, this week in fact. So we just have to try and see if we can get something out of it. There is times that this does happen where the market is a bit volatile. It doesn't allow you to reap the profits that you're used to. So if you do have a string of losers, then the best thing to do is to cut back on your lot size. Have your lot size, if it was if you had a lot size of 1, cut it to half until you see your ratio of wins come back up. Otherwise, you can quite easily blow your account and get frustrated doing so. So we've put in this sell here because we had this massive candle right here. This is the candle we got a sell signal for. However, it shot right back up. We had a stop here. We took it out. We took our stop. A mental stop was around here. When it went back on the candle halfway through, we came out of that candle. Didn't trust it. Now it's rejected the prices up here and it's come back down. It's gone beyond these moving averages. So we've decided to go back into this trade because of the full sell signal we had previously. So it's almost as if the full sell signal was there. It was going to take everyone out. If you understand, I want you to understand this. I want you to understand where we are. Hold on, let me just get this label. Right. This full sell signal, this large candle, which everyone can see. Yeah. Everyone can see it. Whatever trading platform you're on, you can see a large candle. People have gone into this market because of this large candle, and they believe that there's money. They believe it's going to sell, right? So everyone's gone into this, but they've put their stop losses here. That's where their stop losses have been. Now the market reversed on everyone and took all of their stops, has taken everyone's stop out. All the people that were banking on this big large candle, which everyone can see. Right. Now it's come back on itself and it's come back down, following the trend down, which everyone could see that it was going to sell, but have now been stopped out. But we put our money here. So yes, we were stopped out, but we were stopped out at half price because we only spent 15 points on that stop and not 30. So now we've come back into the market and we've put another stop at 15 points. Look, 15 points. So we have got the same amount of risk that everyone else has, but we've got a second chance to get back in the market. Now, everyone else may come back in, they may not, I don't know, but everyone has been stopped out. But now it's coming back down. So hopefully it will ride this thing down all the way down to this area here, this region. This is where we're expecting the market to go to, this area. So if our analysis is correct, that's what's going to happen. I cannot tell you for sure, but that's my analysis. That's my story. That's my story, because that large candle is a trickish candle. It's almost like, yeah, we're going down. So everyone follows it, but they textbook put their stop at the top of the peak. Then they come back, take your stops, and then go where they were going to go in the first place. So I hope you understand what kind of concepts you're listening to. You got to understand you're dealing with snakes. This is what happens. It's tricks. This is all tricks. If everyone knows something, for you to win, you have to have some sort of tricks. You can't just come straight and like everyone else. It doesn't work. Look at all the great boxers. Every single boxer knows the boxing moves, but the great ones use feints. They use feints. They pretend to do a left and they do a right. They pretend to do an up. They use feints. You have to use tricks in the game if you want to win, because everyone's got the same information. So you have to pretend to go low and go high. That's the way it works, and that's the only thing they're doing here. That is my take on what's happened. I might be wrong. We might be just in a ranging market. We might just be in a ranging market whereby it's been ranging. Let me just not move that. Not move it. I moved it by accident. It's been ranging in this area, which it is actually been ranging as well. So it could just be a ranging market. But the only thing that I don't think it is a ranging market, the only reason that's not letting me think that way is this large sell candle. That's the only thing that I'm banking on right now, to hope that we are right. But if we are not right, fair enough. We've had two chances where everyone else has had one. And that's that. That's the game. The game is trickish like that. So let's just leave it and see what happens. It's rejecting this area here, but I don't know whether it's going to do anything or not. We just have to just take it as we said we were going to do. That's the story I'm going with. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm not going to begrudge myself if it doesn't do what we said it's going to do. We only have stories, my friend. Only have stories. There's no one that can tell the future. If it does work out, that'd be brilliant. I'm telling you that. That's a really good concept. Really good. Like the way this market's been going this week, damn, it's just rubbish. Absolute straight garbage. Straight garbage. It's just not. It's just stupid today. Yesterday was rubbish. Today, okay, it was a win day. We still won, but that's not the way you want to win. It was just rough, rugged, choppy, long. It's horrible. Wasn't easy. Has it given us a new low? No, it hasn't given us a new low yet. But it's doing well, but there's no new low yet. We need a new low, and just to follow it right down, we need it to just follow itself right down. That's what we need. So I'm just going to let it do its thing. Not really going to interfere with it. Moving stops, no. Doing nothing. Just leaving it as it is. Right, we're finally getting some movement into our zone. It's touched into our zone, and we can come out anytime now. Our hard stop is around this area. The zone is just dipped into the zone just a little bit, but that's fine. We are fine with that. If you look, it didn't reach our stop loss. Look, it didn't reach it. 13 points it didn't reach. It kind of peaked up here and went back down. But if this was a hard stop, it would have triggered us out. But I'm quite happy with this, so I'm going to jump out now. I know it's going to go down further, but I'm happy with where we are now. So I'm going to jump out now. I'm out. We're out. That's that. That's it. That's it, guys. That's a decent trade. And you heard the story I had behind that trade. That story behind the trade is important, because then you can understand why the market moves like that. Whether the story's true, whether it's not true, it doesn't matter, because the story worked. If it's fictional, fair enough. But what we saw was what we saw, and the reason why we went for that move is because of what we saw. I'll reiterate. Large candle. Everyone can see this candle, whatever trading chart they're looking at. That's a huge price action to go low, to sell. Everyone starts selling, putting their stop losses here. The market sees that everyone's put their stop losses here, reverses the price, goes up, takes everyone's stops out. Then it goes back down and starts doing a sell that everyone thought it was going to do. So it stopped us out. Like I said, we done this. We actually went for the long candle. We never usually do the long candle. I've got the video. You will see the video that we went into the long candle. It reversed on us. And then we put our stop here, which is half the way of this long candle. So we were out 14 points. Now we went back in after that. Instead of it taking our 35 points, it only took 14 points. So we put another stop down in this area here, and it was for 13 points. So 13 and 14 is 27 points. So that's even less than a original stop loss if we were with the masses. So we had a second chance to come back in. Now we've got our 13 points back plus 14 points, because it was 27 points we just achieved right now. So all in all, it's not a break even trade, because that's what it would have been if we had the stop loss all the way up there. It would have been maybe a break even trade for us, or a break even day. But instead, it's become a profitable day. We're up 14 points, which is brilliant. Generally, I'm looking at 10, 15 points in a day. That's what I'd look for in a day. 14 points, 10 points, no more than that. If we get more than that, that's brilliant. But really, that's the kind of ballpark figure that I'm looking at. So that is a really good trade. It's a good trade. So I hope you've learned something here. And if you've got any questions, let me know. Okay, guys, rate, comment, and subscribe. Until next time.